Welcome to Dog Bite Games Off the Road. As of version 1.5, there's been a new school bus added to the game. It's called the Schoolmaster. Here I am driving it from the driver's seat, a seat many of us usually do not get to experience. Given this is a bus, it has many seats in it. There's a good chance a lot of us actually know something about this vehicle for real. So I'd like to show you what I've done with this school bus to handle it, much as you might the real vehicle. Yes, how about we leave the Martian-like landscape and not pick up little green men and head off to where everybody has an option to enjoy one of these things. Do note the center of the steering wheel. There is a little blue thingy, oval thing there. Yes, this school bus is made by that Blue Oval company. No, not that one. It's the other one. It says dog. Yep. We've got a school bus made by the manufacturer called Dog. So maybe the way I've set up this school bus could be appropriate. I've got the accelerator pin presently. There are two dials down below the steering wheel there. The one on the right says is a speedometer. Can you see it now, what it's reading? There it is. It almost hit 40 there. Fortunately, that's not kilometers. We don't have an option to put kilometers on the dial. That is miles. And if you've ever driven in a school bus, you know they're probably not too fast. So what have I done to do this? Well, how about I park my school bus here in the sun? We'll change the view. There's my school bus. Now if you look in the top level there off to the right, you'll see there's a red dial by the shopping cart. A red circle. That indicates my school bus is not fully upgraded. That's what I've done with my school bus. I did not completely upgrade my school bus. Well, while we're here on the beach, how about I hop out and we'll take a little bit of a run around the school bus to get a better look at it. Oh, look. It's got chrome exhaust. Have you ever seen a school bus with chrome exhaust? And two of them. Man, we've got the full options with this thing. And look at that, we've even got the safety signs. The stop signs. I've chose to go with horns on the hood. And it says school bus. And something about third wave. I don't know, is that zombies or something? Or should you decide to take the tour company? We could be on the third wave tour company. And as I was saying, you see all those seats in the back? Yes, you too probably got a chance to actually be in one of these. You actually probably know more about this than I do, maybe. So let's go take a look, see what I'm in the garage and see what I'm doing. Here's my school bus again. Let's go take a look at the upgrades first. Look at that. I did not upgrade the engine. How many school buses do you know of that actually have upgraded engines? 0? Like me? So I didn't put any upgrades into the engine. How about the drivetrain? I've got 0 upgrades in the drivetrain. It starts with 1 out of 8. I did not put any upgrades into my school bus for the drivetrain. If I and actually put in some upgrades for the engine, it would actually go faster and it might be easier to master my school bus. But I chose to do it the difficult way and go with a realistic school bus. I did max out the chassis. I figured it should be as strong as it possibly be. After all, school buses are known for having small people around them. It should be safe. And I maxed out the suspension. Who wants a school bus that's falling over on its side all the time, right? There were only two options for maxing it to max out the suspension. You've got base and you've got maxed out. What have I done with the school bus? How many school buses have you seen in that color? Well, you've got other color options. Where'd those safety signs go? The stop signs show up. The ones in the back, no, they're just not showing up. The red, it's even worse. Pink, nope, purple. Okay, many of our safety signs have disappeared. Black, there's a black safety sign back there, it's gone. Green, a bright green, we could hide out in the forest. Our safety signs are not showing up well. Okay, there's a pink school bus show up for you. Safety signs almost show up. How many are going to get on the pink school bus? And we've got something called orange. I've seen other games where the orange is actually more orange. This almost looks like rust to me. One of the safety signs shows up. So I've opted to go with the factory color. Now, as for the options, there is, I do not have a stock front bumper. There are a couple options for the front bumper. We've got this arrangement with or without lights. And in various colors. And that's what it looks like plain. It's just a little bit too plain for me if I don't go with a front bumper. So I've opted to go for the color black, which is a somewhat understated. Perhaps you won't notice I've actually upgraded a school bus. How many school buses have you seen with upgrades? And in the back here, I've got an upgrade on it as well. I've got a ladder-like arrangement. That's what it looks like stock. It's kind of hard to see because this is a big bus and it sticks way out by the camera. And given their dual exhausts there that are actually chromed, I guess it's not going to hurt too much if you decide you're going to put a few upgrades on there. And we have another option for the back in various colors. And I'm going to go back to my choice here. You never know. Should we end up traveling through the Andes or something, or the Himalayas, there may be those who want to go on the roof so they can jump off just before we go over a cliff. For side skirts, you know what? That looks kind of like a stock school bus to me. It's not. I've got an option on there. That is the stock school bus. But look at that. Look how those chrome exhausts stand out. No way! We have another option that will hide one of the exhaust systems. We have steps and a full skirt on full length of the bus on one side. We have just steps, which hides one of the exhausts on one side. We have what looks like little round fuel tanks or something. You never know. Should we decide we want to blow up the passengers, maybe that's the option we would want to take. And we have the same thing with square fuel tanks. I'm going to go with something that looks like a school bus. It's not completely stock, but it doesn't stand out. There is an option to go with a roll cage. but it makes it harder to see your school bus. After all, how many school buses? There is another one in the game, but it's got like a monster truck setup. And for the front, as I said, these vehicles are known for having crowds of little people around them, so I figured I'd go with the horns for the safety option. There is another set of horns if you prefer a different set of horns. There's the targeting sight thingy type of thing, but when you're driving from the driver's seat, it's way off to the side. Oh yeah, on your school bus, huh? You're going to put something like that? That's definitely nowhere near stock. So let's go back to my safety options. So that's how to set up your school bus if you want a real school bus-like appearance on your school bus. However, should you do that, as I mentioned, to master your school bus, it is going to be quite difficult. You notice my slow school bus here doesn't have too much trouble handling the beach, which tends to be somewhat flat. How about we head off to some roads here? It seems to be able to handle roads, a little bit of off-road. We can do a moderate hill. Let's head off-road here, see how my school bus does. Look at that. Bet you'd like to be in the back seat in that school bus, huh? Best seat on the school bus if you're not driving it. Holy moly, I don't believe it, I made that hill. Usually I'd go up for the upgrades if I wanted to get up a hill like that in the school bus. Well, we can apparently do a little bit of off-road with our school bus. I can even beat it up by running into things, apparently. I've found if you'd use gyro steering, it doesn't seem to be quite as responsive as if you use the arrows on the screen. It doesn't show so much up with their slow school bus, with much faster vehicles. When you're doing the challenge, it really shows up. I'm going to head up a steep hill. That is actually a road. Let's see how my school bus handles this. I'm going to go to the top of Volcano on Volcano Island. Sounds like my bus is protesting. I don't know, will I make it? I could have looked for some steeper roads. There are some steeper roads in some of the other landmasses. Well, what do you know? It's not that bad of a school bus. It got me to the top of the volcano. I don't know if I want to leave it up here in the lava. I might have to. Probably should have upgraded him more. I don't think this is going to work. He's definitely stuck in the lava. let's have a look at my school bus. Lava hasn't done him any good. I'm going to pop out of my school bus and go take a look at him. No, lava has not done my school bus any good. Damn it. Looks like we lost a set of wheels. Or a wheel in the back tire there. Lava and school buses do not go together. Should you decide this is the level you want to upgrade your school bus, you could drop it in the lava pit and leave it there if you want. Otherwise, you could try to master it. So I hope you liked my little video about the Schoolmaster. An authentic looking school bus and perhaps authentic driving school bus. That's it for now.